Reviving the Vedic Culture of Yajna by Dr. Pranav Pandya. Audio 9. Historical Yajna for Sublime Refinement and Their Relevance Today. When the demonic actions of Ravan had begun terrorizing the world, Maharishi Vishwamitra, the beatified discoverer of the Gayatri Mantra, had guided large-scale yajnas on war footing as remedial measures to annul the devil's acts and arouse the dormant and disintegrated strength of saintly people. He had assigned his disciples Ram and Lakshman the responsibility of protecting these experiments from the deadly attacks and obstruction from the demons. The divine valor of Sri Ram and Lakshman had finally ruined the reign of Ravan and liberated the earth from all the tyrant giants like him. However, the trenchant acumen of the rishis could see the remains of the devil effects in the subtle environment that could have again perverted the ambience and given rise to the likes of Ravan. Maharishi Vashishta was requested to lead the mission of pacifying and eliminating the evils and inducing spiritual purification of the Sukshma Vatavaran. 10 gigantic Ashwamedh Yajnas were organized by Sri Ram for this noble purpose under the auspices of the angelic guidance of the Sapta Rishis. This epochal spiritual endeavor had accomplished the foundation of the golden era of Ram Rajya. Similar impact of Yajna was seen in the times of Mahabharata. The Pandavas, with the divine support of Sri Krishna, had destroyed the Kauravas and their cruel associates in the historic war of Mahabharata. However, the subtle impressions and disturbances of the misdeeds of the latter were still alive in the sublime environment. The ghostly echoes of the cruelty, hatred, and the cries of the victims of the devastating war were reverberating in the ambience. The dark mist of the tyranny of Kans, Jarasandh, Shishupal had not yet been cleared. Overall purification of the Sukshma Vatavaran was crucial in those circumstances. The Pandavas had then organized grand Rajsuya Yajnas under the protection of Lord Krishna to effectuate this cosmic refinement. Age after age, the Indian history has witnessed the savior role of the Dharma Anushtans of Yajna in the purification and protection of the environment of life in the subtle and the gross horizons. The spiritual visionaries here have always advocated Yajna as the principal means for overall refinement and erection of enlightened ambience. The 20th century has encountered 2 bloodiest world wars. Mountains of explosives had charred millions of people. Many millions had been killed on the battlefront, evincing the deadly heights of cruelty and ghastliness. The scenes of sheer barbarism were so hideous that even the devil's soul would have shivered seeing them. Apart from the 2 globally devastating wars, the world has bore hundreds of other local and regional wars of varied extent. Example, that in Hungary, Korea, Vietnam, Israel, and Iraq, Iran, etc. The division of India, the bombing attacks on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, etc. were other tragic events that have added to the horrifying cries and sufferings and the storms of heinous acts which have terribly shaken, darkened, and debauched the sublime environment of life. This has given rise to an unprecedented flow of evils in the subtle domains of thoughts and sentiments. The thought pollution pervaded in the Sukshma Vatavaran is the root cause of the all-round devolution, threats and terrors found in human life today. Despite glorious advancement of science and technology and progressive movements on the materialistic and intellectual fronts, the devil flow of the subtle ambience erupted in the early centuries of the modern age has compounded and expanded in massive proportions by now. Every man and woman is breathing it. Every mind is driven in this flow. This is what has engulfed humanness in the vicious web of sensuous lust, greedy ambitions, mindless cravings, and selfish egotism. Meat and wine seem to have become natural meals of men, and violence, eroticism, corruption, crimes, and terrorism his natural tendencies. The human race is entrapped in enormous mental turbulence, torture, restlessness, terror, anxiety, and ailments. On the gross fronts too, the environmental pollution and natural calamities are challenging the survival of human population and even the existence of the earth. No single government or scientific laboratory, nor even their collective efforts have achieved anything against the gigantic threats of our times. By the time they proceed with resolving one problem, many more crop up like mushrooms with bigger riddles and risks. It would be better if our evolved intellect accepts that the disease and disorders of the subtle could be treated and checked effectively only by compatible means. The sooner we realize that the demonic haze of the Sukshma Vatavara could be countered and wiped out only by the sublime means empowered by a spiritual force, and strive in this regard, the safer it would be. As demonstrated by the ancient history and affirmed by spiritual eminence of later times too, the system of yajna as devised by the Vedic rishis renders promising support with its unique scientific features and spiritual potentials.